All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. I'd also like to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well. And I would like to say peace and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in 1/3. And Lord's, with this lesson will be edifying and exhorting to the sincere sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. The Wadi Abashmashai, Bashim Rakakwadash, for giving me the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, he's been given the power to try the world. And, this is pertaining to the prophecy of the MOTB, the infamous MOTB, which through the Holy Spirit, starting with our elder Apostle Tahar, followed by our other elder apostles, have done nothing but push this prophecy and bring out edifying scriptures and articles pertaining to this prophecy as we wait for it to be fulfilled. So Thawadi Abashmal Shai for putting on my spirit. I myself want to go into it because I was watching Elder Apostle Tahar's response to an old IUIC video, pretty much saying that the R to the F to the I to the D is a hoax. And there was something that Deacon Asaph had said that struck my ears because it was very carnal. And I've actually heard this carnal statement be made before, but basically you'll have men that will look at a prophecy and they'll carnally dismiss it, like, oh, he doesn't have enough of this to do that, or he doesn't have blah that. Like, you cannot restrict prophecy that will be fulfilled through the word of Yahweh Shema Shai. You cannot restrict it to your carnal imagination because you will fail. Now, real quick, just to sum up everything I said, Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time. So the prophecies that we are waiting on, they've already been seen. Okay, they've been seen. All right. So whatever the Lord allowed these holy prophets to see, then that vision is going to be fulfilled in our time. All right. So if it says 200 million, then you have to believe 200 million. If it says that he's going to try the whole world, you have to understand he will be able to try the whole world. And that's one statement that I've heard people make. Even a member of Adam Abbott or WFI, they made mention basically that he doesn't have enough material to hip everyone in the world. Well, that's where you fail to realize is you are carnally trying to dismiss a prophetic vision that's already been seen and taken place in the spirit. Okay, so he has been given the power to try the world because that's prophecy. See, they're trying to limit Esau's capability, but you don't understand that the Lord is using him as an instrument. Doesn't the scripture say with Yahweh Shema Shai, nothing is impossible? So everything that we are waiting upon will take place and we will see it. All right. So it says for the vision or the prophecy is yet for an appointed time. So maybe he's getting all his eggs in order. This is why it's for an appointed time. So he will have the resources. See? But at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So it's getting ready to happen. Do you know 75% of the world was tried with that jump shot since they thought life was a game? You thought life was a game and Esau forced you to take that jump shot. And I rounded the number up. Okay. He says 72. I say 75. All right. So let's just do this so they don't get me. Okay. So there you go. Okay. More than worldwide. Pop, pop, pop. Okay. So I'm off that. All right. I don't want them to get me. Okay. So right there, you can go Google it yourself. 1/3 of the world was tested. Soon the whole world will be tried. All right. I may retitle it that. 1/3 of the world was tested. And next, the whole world will be tried. You have to understand that. You cannot carnally think that this man is not going to have the resources, the capability, or the manpower not to execute this. Okay? This was given to him. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Okay? This is why majority of the world runs off the monetary system through fractional banking system. Look, I've said too much. The world has been bullied and infected by Esau's money system. Okay, and you can see how he's got the world in the palm of his hands, and not just the so-called white man that's your neighbor. I'm talking the elites. I'm talking corporations. I'm talking those that are controlling your powers that be that you call your government and vote for. They're all puppets. Okay. So you need to worry about these corporations. That's where the elite is sitting. Okay. You talk about countries. These are empires, and he has power over all of them. All right. Everybody, he's got everybody running to and fro with the banking system. This is going to happen. Okay. When you look at the debt clock, you can't look at it as a number growing. You have to look at it as a countdown. All right. Let me show you. You got to look at this as a countdown. Excuse me. So let's go to it. So right here is a debt clock. But for you to have money, you have to have debt. Okay. Now you see this number growing, going up. What you need to do is be looking at it as a number counting down, meaning once it gets to an in particular gross or a debt, that's all it needs. Okay. So he has a fixed system. This system is fixed. All right. And I'm not going to go into it heavy. There's a documentary that you can look into and watch about his money system right here. Watch this. Okay. Let me share this for you. Copy. Right. Let me share this for you, beloved brothers and you few beloved sisters. In your downtime, watch this documentary about 2-3 times, and then you finally get your head wrapped around it. Okay. So this whole thing is on a countdown right now. All right. And he has been given power over the entire earth, and he controls it monetarily. He controls it internally. All right. Mentally and spiritually. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. See that? Well, let's look this word given up real quick. What does this word given? All right. Looks like the word given means set, to bestow, grant. So he's been employed. Okay. So he's been employed, and this is why he turned everyone into a wage slave. You ever heard of that? Right now, a wage slave, it says a person wholly dependent on income from employment. That's exactly all of us. When you look at money, okay, you have to look at it as if it was a pond of a certain number of fish, and we're all out there trying to catch a fish, and then we sell that fish, and then that fish goes back in the water. Then the man or woman to the left or the right of you catches that same fish and does the same thing. And Esau is the one that controls how much fish is put in the pond. Okay. So this is a true rat race, and he's got everybody involved and around the world. Okay. He sends out his jackals, his eco hitmen. All right. Watch that documentary. This is how he's going to be able to try the world. He's already got the world infected with his money. So now he's got people in debt. He uses the debt against you, loans and interest. Okay. You have to look at this mark. It's going to be used as a savior to get you out of debt that he purposely put you in. The elites, might I add. All right. So Esau, he's been appointed. He's been assigned. Okay. The earth. And look what he does with it. He sells it. He lends it. He pays wages with it. Okay. He borrows with it. He loans with it. He adds interest to it. Okay. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Exactly. The most circulated currency known to man, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be what? The Babylonian dollar. And how many nations are in debt to Babylon for this dollar? What's Esau going to do to help them get out of debt from this dollar, but by giving them a new form of currency? Do you know how much of the money supply is digital right now? Look at this, 97% of the money supply. Oh, yes, over 97% of the money in circulation is digital. You see that? Only 3% of physical currency is in front of us. So any of you brothers or sisters that got cash in hand right now, you are the rare 3%, because the other 97% is digital. It's in the air. It's just numbers floating around. Excuse me. All right. So you got to understand the money to understand the power, to understand the prophecy. Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Wicked being who? Esau, the guilty one. Let me show you that. What does the word wicked mean? Right here. What does the word wicked mean? Look at that. Criminal, guilty one. Okay. One guilty of a crime. All right. So the earth has been given into the number one stunner. All right. The earth has been given into Esau's hands. Look at this. Psalms 37 and 35. I have seen the wicked in great power. Having dominance over the world through the dollar is great power. Okay? Being able to go out and covet another country is great power. To send in and sway civil leaders is great power. To be able to push your dollar on a foreign country and make them accept it and then infiltrate their country through debts, interest, and loans is great power. So you can't tell me this man hasn't been given power to try the world when he's been given the ability to have the world accept his dollar. Okay, go watch that documentary. It'll open your eyes to the monetary system that we are infected by, and you'll see why I say that. I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Let's look up a green bay tree. Green bay tree. The green bay tree. Let's go here. Nice. See how it spreads itself out? See? He has more than heart could wish, but let's get that in Habakkuk. He has more, but he goes through the earth. Yep. Habakkuk 2 and 5, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, his monetary system is wine, okay? He created money out of thin air through debt. It says, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. He goes over here, loans Panama, X amount of dollars. Now he's in their land with military bases. Boom, he goes over there, messes up Venezuela. Now he's in there setting up import exports. Boom, he's over in Iraq, taking out the Saddam. You know, he's doing things. And the money is his way to get in the door. All right. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations and heapeth unto him all people. So you mean to tell me that he can spread his dollar around? He can heap all these nations unto himself. He can push his jump shot to everybody, but he's not going to be able to have the resources and capability to put something in the world's right hand or forehead. He's already got 97% of the money supply already digital. Come on, man. This is why the Elder Pastari said you got to follow the money. And what was the old saying in Rush Hour 2? Rush Hour 2, follow, follow the rich white man. See that? He said, he said the theory and investigation, follow the rich white man. See that? James Carter, Lee, let me introduce you to Carter's new theory of criminal investigation. Criminal, crimson, guilty one, wicked, red. Follow the rich red man, Lee. Follow the rich red man. Behind every big crime, there's a rich red man waiting for his cut. See? The elites. Okay, it's called corptocracy. Let me see. Right here, corporatocracy. It says domination by short from corporocracy is an economic, political, and judicial system controlled by business corporations. See? So you look at your governments, they are nothing more than the referees in a fixed match that have been bought by corporations to win the game. You can't tell me this man doesn't have power to try the world. He already has power over the whole world. It's just the necessary steps that he's going to take to implement this new play. See? So bye-bye, Babylon. You are not independent. You are not voting who you want in the power. They're paid and weighed in the power. This thing is all set up by design, man. This thing is set up by design. Where's that one? Yeah, I like this right here. See? Here's corporate. Now here's your banks. Here's your police. Here's your capitals. Here's maybe your judges. See that? This is who you should be focusing on. Okay, not just this little silly Edomite that's walking down the street eating the same processed chicken nuggets that your ass was eating in college. All right. Now let's go back. The scriptures are bringing out how he has power over the world. We're seeing that. And he has power over the nations. Not only power, but great power. But was he blessed with great power over the world? Yes. Genesis 27:38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew from above, of dew of heaven from above. See that? So Esau was given the fatness of the earth, the best of places, but not only the best of places that one would think for like vacation resorts. No, valuable places that you can get precious resources off to govern the world with. Check this out. When you go into this word fatness, what does it go into? Oil. See that? You want to know why him and Ishmael are together? Because of the oil. See that? You want to know why certain countries around the world will vote with Babylon or allow military bases on Babylon? Because what Babylon did or private corporations did was loan them money. And then when they couldn't pay that money, they blackmailed them into saying, well, we're going to add interest to help you make payments. But in the meantime, why don't you sell us your oil a little bit cheaper? Or why don't you be on the next vote for us when we deal with the beast? Or let us put a military base in your land. See? So this guy has power over the nations. All right? He has power over the nations. See that? This is what he was blessed with. So he has been given the power to try the world. And he's done it in many forms. Okay? So the next step of the trying will be his next step to a new order of a world of rulership, and that's going to be instituted by this mile mark known as the MOTB. Okay, so that's what it says. And by thy sword shalt thou live. Right. With Esau, it's nothing but death. Okay. There was a quote. They said he cannot operate without poverty and war. Okay, he cannot operate without poverty and war. Let's see what pops up. See that? Because you can't have capitalism without poverty, blah, blah, blah. So it's all in here. Okay? Everything we're looking up, it's all right in here. Okay? Class, everything. I'm being short with my words, but everything's in here. Okay? See that? Everything's in here. So let's continue. All right? Where are we at here? Okay, I'm getting my next point. So Esau was blessed with the sword, okay, and he not only kills Jake, kills countries, kills vibrations, kills harmony. All right, he's done everything. He's not his brother's keeper, and he's not a world keeper. Okay, It says, and by the sword thou shalt live, and shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck, which I believe they did this under the reign of King David. I have to double check, but it was in that time period. Now, continuing on power over the world, which we could just read Revelations 3 and 9, but we're breaking down the prophetic scriptures pertaining to the characteristics of Esau's power in his rulership, and one can see Genesis 25 and 25, and the first came out red all over like an hairy garment, and they called his name Esau, Ishashua, blood forth showing through his skin, wasted away as he. He wasn't a hairy baby, but he showed the characteristics of the red badger skin that was dyed for the tabernacles. It says, and after came out his brother, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter. Do you know another name for an eco hitman is called a jackal? And you know the jackal's characteristics is a cunning hunter? Jackal characteristic. Jackal, let me see. I had looked it up. It's funny, my phone will always give me a different definition. Let's put jackal. Watch this. Literally cunning hunter popped up. I might even have to show you my picture. I screenshot it, so don't make me a liar. See? Yes, jackals are known for being cunning hunters. Now check this out. Jackal. Check this out. Boom, boom. See all that? I'm not reading nothing. I just happened to Google this. It's on Google, so don't flag me. See? Such and such hitmen are known as jackals. A jackal is known as a cunning hunter. Going back to his characteristics. What did it say? And Esau was a cunning hunter. See? See that? Was a cunning hunter and a man of the field. Now, wait a minute. He's a man of the field. What does the field represent? Matthew 13 and 38. The field is the world. So this man has all the aspect and characteristics to attempt something on the world that he has been planning and wanting to succeed for a very long time. So yes, he has the power. Okay. He's been given the power to try the world. So don't ever for a second, excuse me. Don't ever for a second doubt that this man doesn't have the power to try the world with the prophecy of the MOTB. The field is the world. The seed, the good seed are the children of the kingdom, the Israelites. But the tares are the children of the wicked one. Yeah, the Herodian dynasty, the tares, okay? Edomites that look like Jacob. But right here you see that Esau is a man of the field. And the field represents the world, okay? So Esau's been given this power from who? From Yahweh Shemel Shai. John 19 and 11. Yahweh Shai answered, thou couldst have no power at all against me, except it were given thee from above. Therefore, he that delivered me unto thee has the greater sin. So right here, Yahweh Shai is acknowledging to Pontius Pilate that your power has been sent from on high. As we tell Esau today, your power has been sent from on high. See that? Because the Most High chose the weak things in the world to confound the wise. So he's been doing this before we even born. So how do we have this information? How can we break Esau's monetary system down? How can we break his playbooks down right in before him biblically? Because the Lord is giving us this knowledge because Yahweh Shemel Shai gave him the power. See? So in closing, understand he has the power to try the world. So this prophecy will be fulfilled. Rev 3 and 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world. So you have to understand the known world is going to face this temptation because he has the known world in his hand right now. He has it in his hands right now. We just broke it down through the Holy Spirit about his power that he's doing right now in the world. So if he can push his money in the world, you mean to tell me he can't push this mark? To try them that dwell upon the earth. And that word try means through enticement to sin. and he wants to try you through the idea of Pearson. Did he not try the world already through the idea of Pearson? And he got 1/3 of the world to accept it. So next is the whole world. Okay. So the whole world's going to be tried, mandatory. It's going to be lockdowns. So I'm going to leave it there. I pray this lesson was edifying. I pray it was eye-opening. Watch the documentaries. Okay. Follow the dollar, look things up. Understand that these visions are going to come to pass, and do not allow carnality to allow any bit of doubt in your mind that the vision that we're reading will not happen. It will happen to the T. Okay, so hey, call halal Yahweh Bashim Al Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, shalom.